The VoiceBox Podcast.
Nothing in the world could ever be good again. I've been nothing but a girl who really should be nothing less. Don't mess up and let you tell us so how you actually feel.
Alright guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so you can be notified next time he uploads a new video.
What can save you? It's all on your mind to change too. And baby, you can really try if you climb your way up. Do it on your own and you shit out of luck. Nobody will help if you find too close to the sun. Cause you're gonna get burned.
The VoiceBox Podcast. The VoiceBox Podcast.
And we are back at it again with another VoiceBox Podcast, straight from the VoiceBox Podcast studio. And like I said, we're always going to bring this type of videos to our listeners and audience members almost on an everyday basis. And like I've noticed, this type of videos are very much informative and educational. And that is exactly what our audience members need. So before we get into anything whatsoever, do not forget to hit that notification bell for any upcoming videos heading your way. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, do throw a like to keep the engagement up. And last but not least, do throw some comments down in the commentary section down below. So guys, let's head straight into this topic of this video, which is, what does finding my purpose mean? You know, what does it mean to us? Because at the end of the day, the conversation can go very much or be very much subjective. But for this purpose of this video, let's keep the conversation very much objective so that each and every person can kind of navigate, to one conclusion. So what does finding my purpose mean? Finding my purpose is very, very, very much important for us as human beings. I actually do want to believe and subscribe to the idea that each and every individual, especially in this day and age, need to find purpose and need to be about their purpose, That will build morale, that will build credibility, and that will build integrity into each and every individual. You understand? Because, I can't even imagine a life without purpose. That is just some thought I don't even want to think about. Because at the end of the day, the conversation is, what does finding my purpose mean? The conversation is very much important for us, especially like I said, in this day and age. Each and every person do need purpose. And what is purpose? How does it start? How do I find it? Purpose simply start with a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking is gonna go into finding one's purpose, because thinking is very much a skill like anything else that we need for survival. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to do a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking is going to go into finding your purpose as an individual. That is what you're going to have to do. Because anything external comes second to what you're going to do internal. And that is a lot of thinking, like I said. So finding your purpose start with a lot of thinking at first. Because the biggest businesses that stand the test of time and that stand up until this modern day time started with critical thinking. And that is exactly what you need to build purpose or to find purpose. So let's start with the conversation. How do you go about it? Like 90% of the time at first is all about thinking. Just thinking. At the end of the day, to get yourself or to find that ideal purpose for yourself. It's not completely easy to find purpose, but it's also not completely difficult to find it as well. You're just gonna have to find a middle ground, and you're gonna have to search what is, completely comfortable for you. But sometimes moving outside that comfort zone also, build into finding one's purpose. And that is very much important, for us as human beings to find what our purpose is. Purpose can be very much anything, especially in today's time. It can be finding your dream job. It can be building your dream business. It can be finding your dream companion. It can be like keeping a family together. It can be like a multitude of things. But at the end of the day, you have to make sure you are content with finding your purpose. Because if you're not happy with the thing you searched for and the thing that you find at the end of the day, if you're not happy with it, that's probably like to a significant degree not the purpose that you want for yourself. You know, it can be a very tedious process, but do not get tired in search of finding your purpose, because at the end of the day, that is exactly, you know, like I said in the beginning, what we need, you know, as human beings. You know, the thing is this: if you look at the world today, though, if you look around you and you look at the world today, like if you want your dream job, in your dream business, in your dream house, your dream car, whatsoever the case may be, all of these things started with somebody that was in search of their purpose. So all of these things, so the one person that's searching for his purpose and the other person that's searching for her purpose, they all interlinked. You know, it's all like a great network. All of these things works in tandem with each other. For me to find my purpose at the end of the day, you had to start with the first person that need to find their purpose, you know. But like I said, at the end of the day, finding purpose for us as individuals are very much important, especially in this day and age. But yeah, guys, do not give up, you know, too easily, you know, in search of finding your purpose. Not only that, but to actually, you know, push a good narrative for the next upcoming generation, because they gonna need you to find your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? And if you push something good within purpose, and that is exactly the narrative that might stay for a good while, long after you might be gone. So guys, do not get, you know, like tied in your search for, you know, purpose. Keep on thinking, like I said in the beginning of this video, keep on thinking. You know, 90% of finding purpose are thinking work at first. 90% of finding purpose are thinking at first, and then after that, a whole lot of detailed work will bleed into what you need to do to find purpose. But yeah, guys, we're gonna keep this video very simple, and we're gonna bring these type of videos each and every time for our audience members and to keep them entertained. So guys, that was it for me for now, and therefore I will say adios.